Hello friends, how are you? I hope that all you are doing well, all you are preparing for your board exam. Dear students, already we have made a video on the poem A Thing of Beauty. In that video, we have discussed about the poet, about the poem, glossary, main theme of the poem, and in that video, promised I have promised to give a detailed explanation of this poem, A Thing of Beauty. Uh, for the board point of view, this is the most important poem composed by John Keats. So here we go through line by line, word by word. Before you read, there is a question: what pleasure does a beautiful thing give us? What pleasure does a beautiful thing give us? A beautiful thing gives us a pleasure forever, a permanent joy, a joy forever. Are beautiful things worth treasuring? Your answer would be yes. Yes, beautiful things worth treasuring. So here in the beginning of the poem, a thing of a thing of beauty, a thing of beauty is a joy forever. Its loveliness increases. It will never pass into nothingness, but will keep a bower quiet for us and asleep, full of sweet dreams and health and quiet breathing. Therefore, on every morrow are we wreathing a flowery band to bind us to the earth. So in the beginning line of the poem, A Thing of Beauty, a thing a poet starts the poem with a thing of beauty is a joy forever. It means a beautiful thing. It is a joy forever means it is an eternal source of joy. Our nature, it is an eternal source of joy. A beautiful thing, and our nature is a source of all the beautiful things. The beautiful things provide us eternal joy. Its loveliness increases, it will never pass into nothingness. Its loveliness increases. Its loveliness increases. It means the beauty, its loveliness increases. It means if any beautiful thing is, its loveliness, it increases when we appreciate that. Suppose that whenever we update our status and we get the positive comments on that status. So, so that positive comments increase the loveliness of that status. In the same way, when we appreciate the beautiful thing, our appreciation always increase the beauty. It will never pass into nothingness. It will never pass into nothingness. It is the beautiful thing never fed up. It will never fed up. So here John Keats describes about an eternal beauty, about an spiritual beauty, about a natural beauty, not the physical beauty. Physical beauty, it will decay with the passage of time. But internal beauty, spiritual beauty, natural beauty, nature's beauty, it will never fade up, but will keep above our quiet for us. Our nature, it provides us a bower coit. A bower coit means a shade of the tree, so that we get relaxed there. It also provides a sleep full of sweet dreams. A beautiful thing provides us a sleep. Sleep means it provides us a sound sleep. And during the sleep, we see the sweet dreams. It means our sleeping nights will be the full of sweet dreams. And health, it also provides us health. My dear students, our nature has a strong healing power. How it provides us health? जब भी हम बीमार होते हैं डॉक्टर के पास जाते हैं और ये होता है कि डायबिटीज है या हाइपरटेंशन है, बीपी है, या फिर इस टाइप का और कोई फीवर वगैरह है, तो उस समय डॉक्टर हमें क्या कहता है कि गो फॉर द मॉर्निंग वॉक. तो व्हाई वी गो फॉर मॉर्निंग वॉक? बिकॉज आवर नेचर हैज a strong healing power. It also, our nature also keeps us healthy. And quiet breathing. Quiet breathing. Quiet breathing means it provides us fresh oxygen. We get a fresh oxygen, fresh air whenever we go for the morning walk. Therefore, on every morrow, now see this line, therefore, on every morrow, morrow here means tomorrow, morrow, tomorrow. Here the poetic license is used here, morrow. कभी कभी अगर वर्ड मिस स्पेल्ड है तो किसी भी पोएट को रिलैक्सेशन रहती है, इसको पोएटिक लाइसेंस बोलते हैं. मिस स्पेल्ड जो भी इस टाइप के वर्ड मिले, तो यहाँ टू मॉरो है, मॉरो इज रिटन हियर बट वी say it tomorrow. Therefore, on every morrow, every tomorrow, that's why on every tomorrow, every morning, we go in the lap of the nature, we pluck the best flowers from there, and we wreathing a flowery band, and we wreathing means we create. वैसे wreathing का मतलब होता है गूंथना, एंड फ्लावरी बैंड का मीन्स फ्लावरी बैंड मीन्स माला. तो वहां हम जो एक माला गूंथने का काम करते हैं, व्हेन वी प्लग द बेस्ट फ्लावर्स फ्रॉम द फ्लावरी गार्डन एंड वी रेट देम, वी क्रिएट अ गार्लैंड टू ऑफर द Almighty and to bind us to the earth. To bind us to the earth means our this activities, our this daily activities bind us. Bind us means to connect us. To bind us, to connect us to the earth means to the nature. Our this activity is going for the morning walk daily and pluck the flowers from the garden and raising a flowery band, creating a flowery band, a garland to offer the Almighty. Our this activity connects us with nature. Spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth. Inhuman dearth. Dearth means lack of. So now, in this stanza, in these lines, spite of despondence of the inhuman dearth, of noble natures, of the gloomy days, of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways made for our searching. So in these lines, poet tells us what are the reason of our despondence. Despondence means disappointment. Why gloom, darkness, disappointment? Why we people are frustrated? Why we are in depression, in spite of despondence of the inhuman death? First reason is that there is a lack of humanity now. Inhuman means lack of humanity. Inhuman. Dearth of noble natures. Dearth of noble nature means there is a lack of kindness now. The people, the human being is not having a kindness. So there is a lack of noble nature. There is a lack of kindness, generosity, and of the gloomy days. Next region of our despondence, disappointment is gloomy days. It means we just remember our horrible past. We just remember our horrible past, and that horrible past definitely upset us. That horrible past upset. So never remember our gloomy days. Gloomy days means sad days, sorrowful days. Forget that. And of all the unhealthy. Next region of our despondence, next region of our frustration, depression, and disappointment is of all the unhealthy and over darkened ways. Unhealthy. Unhealthy means in the environment, in the atmosphere where we reside. That is unhealthy. Unhealthy means not neat and clean. That is untidy. And over darkened ways. Over darkened ways means next region of our disappointment is over darkened ways. Over darkened ways means sometimes knowingly or unknowingly. We we fall in the bad company. So that bad company leads us darkened ways. कभी हम लोगों को क्या होता है कि संगति जो संगति का असर है जो बैड कंपनी का असर है दैट लीड्स अस टू डार्क एंड वेज वो हमको अंधेरे की तरफ ले जाती है और हमको जाना किस तरफ है हमको अंधेरे से उजाले की तरफ जाना है फ्रॉम डार्क एंड वेज टू लाइट एंड वेज बट वेन वी फॉल इन टू द बैड कंपनी जब हम बुरे लोगों के साथ उठेंगे बैठेंगे उनके साथ रहेंगे उनकी कंपनी ज्वाइन करेंगे तो जरूर हम बुरे ही होंगे तो बुरे मीन्स डार्क एंड वेज वो हमें अंधकार वाले रास्ते की तरफ ले जाएंगे जहां कोई हमारा फ्यूचर नहीं है जहां हमारा कोई प्रोग्रेस नहीं है तो मेड फॉर आवर सर्चिंग यस तो नरेटर ही इज टेलिंग इफ वी वांट इफ वी नरेटर इज टेलिंग इफ वी वांट to come out from these sufferings and sorrows. So there is only one thing कि go in search of a thing of beauty made for our searching. Go in the life of the nature because your nature is the full of such type of beauty. Yes, in spite of all, some shape of beauty, the some shape of beauty that is present in your nature, it will definitely remove your all the sufferings and sorrows. So some shape of beauty moves away the pall. Away the pall. Pall means a dark or gloom. So whatever the darkness are in our life, we can overcome it. We can move it away with the help of some shape of beauty. So some shape of beauty helps us to remove all types of sufferings and sorrows in our life. And it also moves away from our dark spirits. Some shape of beauty, some beautiful things also keeps us away from the dark spirit. Dark spirit means the extreme sadness and disappointment which may be the result of our own evil actions. डार्क स्पिरिट मतलब हम बुरे ख्याल वाले गंदे विचारों वाले और होते नहीं काला दिल आप ही समझिए कहते नहीं कि काला दिल रखना किसी के प्रति अच्छी सोच न रखना जो निगेटिविटी है वो है सब डार्क स्पिरिट्स तो फ्रॉम आवर डार्क स्पिरिट मीन्स सम शेप ऑफ ब्यूटी definitely moves us away from the sufferings and sorrow It will move us away from the dark spirits, from the extreme sadness and disappointment. Such the sun. And now the poet is enlisting how these beautiful things can be identified. So here the beautiful, some shape of beauty is such the sun. Our sun is the shape of beauty, the moon, trees old and young. Whatever the old and young trees are present in our nature, they are also some shape of beauty. Sprouting a shady moon, because these old or young trees sprouting means to produce shady moon. Shady moon means blessings, shelter for the simple sheep, whatever the animals, birds are in the nature. So for simple sheep, so this old and young trees, they sprouting. Sprouting means producing a shady moon. A shady moon means blessing, a shade, shelter for simple sheep. Through the simple sheep, through the simple sheep, poet highlights the animals and birds, those who are present in the nature. Nature is their nurse, nature is their caretaker, and nature provides them shelter. And such are daffodils. What the other beautiful things are? Daffodils. Daffodils is a type of flower, yellow color flower. It is daffodils, it is a type of flowers. Even the daffodils that bloom in the green world, in the green world means in the forest, daffodils, such are daffodils. Daffodils are also some shape of beauty, because daffodils bloom in the green world, in the forest. It means in the nature they live in. And clear rills. Rills means a small streams. A clear rills. It means even the small rivers having neat and clean वाटर. क्लियर रिल्स मीन्स नीट एंड क्लीन वाटर. कहने का मतलब है कि गंगा, यमुना, सतलज, ब्रह्मपुत्र, यही हमारी नहीं रिवर. मतलब कोई भी रिवर हो, इसी रिवर को हम ब्यूटीफुल रिवर कहें. जो कोई भी रिवर हो, जो भी हमारे आसपास की लोकल रिवर्स हैं, having the clear rills, even the small streams and rivers having a clear water, having a neat and clean water, they are also the part of some shape of beauty. That for themselves a cooling covert make, because the clear rills, the small rivers, they provide us a cooling covert. A cooling covert means cool environment. A cooling covert, a cool environment. Make against the hot season in the forest, in the jungle, where there is no AC, where there is no cooler, no any fans. But still, if the birds, animals, even the human beings, whenever they go there and they feel the cooling covered, the cool atmosphere there, because of the clear rills, because of the neat and clean small rivers. So these small rivers also make our nature beautiful and cool. तो अगेंस्ट द हॉट सीजन, गर्मियों में अगर आप नदी के किनारे आसपास जाइए तो आपको ऑटोमेटिक एक वहाँ कूल एनवायरनमेंट की फीलिंग आएगी. तो द मिड फॉरेस्ट ब्रेक, इवन द मिड फॉरेस्ट ब्रेक मीन्स अ थिक मास ऑफ फर्न. हम कहते हैं कि नॉट ओनली द ट्रीज हैविंग a beautiful flowers and fruits, According to the poet John Keats, a thick mass of ferns, जितने भी जिसको हम thick mass of ferns, जितने कटीले झाड़ियां जो भी हैं, that these breaks that are found in the mid of the forest, they are also the part of some shape of beauty. Break कहने का मतलब कि केवल पेड़ कि मैंगो ट्री है या फिर गुआवाज है, जो जितने भी फ्रूट्स देने वाले ट्री हैं वही ब्यूटीफुल थिंग है, वही सम शेप ऑफ ब्यूटी है। नो, हमारे जो भी अनवांटेड प्लांट हैं, जो जो बुश हैं, थिक मास ऑफ फर्न है, जितने भी हैं ये सभी जो है द पार्ट ऑफ सम शेप ऑफ ब्यूटी। एंड सच टू इज द ग्रैंडर ऑफ द डोम्स। In the next in lines, poet describe some more shapes of beauty. What the some more shape of beauty that present in our nature, and such too is the grandeur of the domes. Grandeur. Grandeur means high ranking officer. The great patriots and dooms. Dooms means death. So even and such too is the grandeur. It means our great warriors, our soldiers, our high ranking officer, those who have sacrificed their lives for the sake of the nation, their dooms, dooms means their death, their last day of the life, their death is also some shape of beauty. Their, their death is also a beautiful thing. Why? किसी की डेथ हमारे लिए क्यों ब्यूटीफुल थिंग है? ये डेथ नहीं है, ये एक शहादत है। तो कहने का मतलब कि ग्रेंजर ऑफ द डोम्स, हमारे ग्रेट वॉरियर्स सोल्जर्स, जो शहीदों की शहादत है, ग्रेंजर ऑफ द डोम्स, शहीदों की शहादत, उनकी शहादत, उनकी डेथ इज आल्सो अ ब्यूटीफुल थिंग। Their death is also a part of some shape of beauty. Correct. We have imagined for the mighty dead. What is the meaning of mighty dead? Mighty dead means the great warriors, those who sacrificed, those who sacrificed their lives for the sake of the nation. The mighty death. Their death is mighty. It means, oh, death is not an ordinary death, that is shahadat. So we have imagined for the mighty dead. Why? What is the reason behind this? Because whenever we read out the stories of such type of the grandeur, such type of the great warriors, then we feel with enthusiasm, with zeal, and it provides us the full source of energy. It provides us energy, motivation. So we have imagined for the mighty dead. So I hope you have understood, and such too is the grandeur of the domes, the death of our great warriors, soldiers, colonels, majors, their death, their dooms, their last day of the life, their death is also a beautiful thing. Why beautiful thing? Because they have sacrificed their lives for the sake of the nation. All lovely tales that we have heard or read, and whatever the lovely tales means stories, whatever the stories about our great warriors, whatever the stories about our true patriots, whatever the stories about our freedom fighters, we have read, that we have heard from our forefathers, from our parents, or we have read it in the book. So these lovely tales, these books, these stories, these poems, that is related to our grandeur, that is related to our freedom fighters, soldiers. Their stories is also a part of some Sepa beauty. This is also the part of some Sepa beauty. This is also a thing of beauty. Why? Because whenever we read the story of Shivaji, whenever we read the story of Chandrasekhar Azad, Bhagat Singh, so we feel with enthusiasm and zeal. Their stories are also are the permanent source of inspiration forever. तो जिससे भी मोटिवेट होते हैं हम, जो हमको हमारे अंदर जोश खरोश भर दे, जिसके लिए हम कुछ करने का जज्बा पैदा हो जाए, तो वो सब स्टोरीज और ऐसे ग्रैंजर के जो लाइफ स्केच, दैट आर आल्सो द ब्यूटीफुल थिंग. एन एंडलेस फाउंटेन ऑफ इमोर्टल ड्रिंक. Now we can think over this, how our nature is an eternal, how we can say that nature has an permanent beauty. The reason behind this, Almighty God, heaven has made it permanent. Heaven has made our nature eternal, immortal. So an endless fountain of immortal drink. Here, poet says an endless fountain of immortal drink. Immortal drink means nectar. The immortal drink, nectar. Almighty poured immortal drink, nectar from the endless fountain of the heaven, pouring unto us from the heaven. Pouring means उड़ेल देना. तो ऊपर से, हेवन से लगता है कि जैसे ऑलमाइटी ने, गॉड ने सारे इमोर्टल ड्रिंक, जो अमृत है, समुद्र मंथन के बाद वाला जो अमृत निकलता है, अमृत कलश, उस पूरे अमृत कलश को हेवन की ब्रिंक से नेचर के ऊपर पूरा पोर्ड कर दिया है, उड़ेल दिया है. और जहां जहां वो इमोर्टल ड्रिंक गिरा, जहां जहां उसकी बूंदें गिरी, पूरा नेचर हमारा वहां वहां का क्या हो गया? इमोर्टलाइज, eternal. So an endless fountain, it means beauty, this eternal beauty, what we can say, an endless fountain of immortal thing. This eternal beauty, this a thing of beauty has been showered upon us from the heaven by Almighty. And this is the greatest gift for man. Almighty has given a greatest gift for man, pouring the nectar into the nature. I hope all you have well understood this poem. Its literary devices, figure of speech we have already discussed. तो लाइन बाय लाइन या वर्ड बाय वर्ड किसी पोएम में जाने का मेरा एक ही एम है कि जो 6 मार्क्स का एक्सट्रैक्ट बेस्ड क्वेश्चन आता है, कहीं से भी 2 लाइन 3 लाइन दे दिया और उस पर 6 क्वेश्चन बोर्ड ने फ्रेम कर दिया, उस 6 क्वेश्चन के लिए बहुत हेल्पफुल रहता है. इसलिए लाइन बाय लाइन, वर्ड बाय वर्ड किसी भी पोएम में, किसी भी प्रोज में जाना अच्छा रहता है, क्योंकि जब हम डिटेल्ड स्टडी में जाते हैं तो कहीं से घुमा के कैसे भी क्वेश्चन पूछे, स्पेशली जो एक्सट्रैक्ट बेस के 6 मार्क्स के क्वेश्चन हैं, उसमें हमारा पूरा फुल कमांड रहता है और अच्छा स्कोर करते हैं. थैंक्स फॉर वॉचिंग दिस वीडियो. प्लीज सब्सक्राइब, शेयर एंड लाइक द वीडियो.